What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Day Trail coming at you with another session of I Understand. And the topic of today will be circle of influence and the role it plays on the growth and development of our psyche, our characteristics. Circle of influence is anything that influences you to be positive or negative in your behavior and mannerisms. And the main contributor to that is the company that you keep around, the content that you consume, and the environment that you reside in. That's why you got to be super selective on what and who occupies your time, because what you consume actually shapes the perception of the world that you live in and how you perceive yourself. Because we're all creatures of habit, and when we adopt certain things into our life, it can be real rigorous to stop or maintain. That's why it's super important to guard our focus and to eliminate things that don't have any beneficial value to us. So we'll be discussing things we can and can't control. Things like the company we keep around and the content we consume. These are things we can 100% control and mitigate. Now, our environment, on the other hand, things like our community, governance, religion, these are things we have little to no control over. So what better place to start than with the company we keep around? These are our friends. These are people that we talk to on a regular basis, we feel like we relate to, and we deem them to be like-minded people. Yes, we can 100% control the outcome of who we allow in our circle. Now, you can't control them, but you can manage how you spend your time with them or how much access they have to you. Your friends and the company you keep around should always promote you to operate with respect and with honesty. We should also be supportive and have our best interests at mind. Another thing is your friends should constantly push one another to be the best version of yourselves. I mean, if not, then it's time to switch up your whole friend group. Just throw them boys in the trash, or females. It's a well-known saying that if you hang around with 4 bums, you'll be the 5th one. But if you hang around with 4 millionaires, you'll be the 5th millionaire. So you pick your side. And another thing you can control is the content you consume. This is what you opt to spend your time on. So it answers the question of, are you feeding your brain good information or bad? Or are you preparing yourself or distracting yourself? Especially with the advancements of technology that we have, there's really no limit to what we can achieve with modern technology. Just think about it, y'all. This has never been a better time to educate yourself on your spiritual beliefs, cultural background, budgeting, gaining a certification, or even starting a business for that matter. We literally have the power in the palm of our hands to get answers that we never knew were out there. But it's all up to us on how we use it. We can use it to advance ourselves or to distract ourselves. Like I say, the choice is yours at the end of the day. And I know it's okay. We work hard. We go out here and we do rigorous things that's tough on a day-to-day basis. And it's okay to indulge. But at the same time, make sure you're investing more time into activities that's moving us in a forward-moving direction. And the last thing I'll be touching on is our environment. This is something that we have little to no control over. These are things like the community we come from, the government we subscribe to, culture, family, religion, so on and so forth. Our environment shapes a lot of who we are and how we process the world around us. Damn it, that was hard to say. Just because we perceive something to be right based off years of conformity doesn't make it right, y'all. So living in a world with autonomy can make you feel as though you're going against your traditions and beliefs. Because when you're living your life, your customs and norms tend to change. Some subtle, some not so subtle. But that's a part of life, and you should encourage change. Good change for that matter. Don't be encouraging bad change, because a lot of people will say, oh, I've changed. Did you change for the better, or did you change for the worse? So you got to be mindful how you use that word change. That's why it's super important to invest time into yourself, to reflect on the things you've overcame, your history, and your lineage, so you can have a deeper understanding and appreciation for your culture and where you came from. So your moral structure can remain secure no matter who or what tries to attack it. And the great thing about that is when you start to seek and understand for your own solidarity, you start to evolve and become more aligned with your purpose without feeling conflicted between your ideals and societal norms. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. And my next topic will more than likely be on anything dealing with history, and to understand history, to ultimately know yourself. Because a person without no history is like a tree without roots. You don't know where your foundation is. You don't know where you originated from. And therefore, you are susceptible to fall for any false truths. Stay tuned, y'all.